sub once again with another tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be checking out how to customize your effects like wah-wah, flange, reverb, phaser, etc and the rest. So I've already set up everything in my work area, so the following thing is just to listen to the track and slice where we want the track to apply an effect. So I'll just play it.
Poof, there go the car. Poof, there go the crib. Poof, 100 mil. David Copperfield.
So I wanna slice over here. I've already sliced the first part so that I can remember. I've already sliced over here and here. So the next thing that I'll do, I'll add another audio track at the bottom. You just press Control Q on your keyboard, and another empty audio track will come in where we will store our effects. So what I can do, I'll come over here, Control X on my keyboard to cut it and paste it at the bottom. It's still the same, nothing has changed. So the next thing that I'll do, I'll come over here, right click and go to plugin chooser, and then select an effect. Here it is, the Flange/wah-wah. For now we use the basic ones, the ones that we usually use like most of our times when we're making mixes. So we'll choose this one. So if you're using Sony Acid 6, you'll just see Flange/wah-wah, but since I'm using 7, you'll see Sony Flange. Yeah, and you can see like I got other plugins and effects. This usually comes with Sony Music Studio 10. So I'm using its plugin in Sony Acid 7. So I'll just double click and it will appear over here, or I can just click it and add and then press OK, and we are done. And here it is, the flange and wah-wah. So the next thing that you want to do, over here you can see a loop region line which is dark black. So what you'll do, you'll grab it and snap it over here. It will automatically snap where there's a slice, or where there's like a line, I can say a frame, yeah. So over there. So the next thing that you wanna do, you come over here at the top, right click, then click on insert play a loop, not insert, loop playback, and you'll see a blue line, meaning this song will keep on looping.
100 mil. David Copperfield.
Automatically it will keep on doing that. So what I usually do that, because I usually want to adjust these parameters over here, so that when it keeps on playing, I can adjust and find a sound that I really want to use. So I'll just play it and you'll see me adjusting these parameters, and you'll hear different kind of effects, and at the end you choose what you usually love, and I will show you what I usually love using. So for now, let us check it out.
100 mil. David Copperfield. David Copperfield. 100 mil. David Copperfield. 100 mil. David Copperfield. 100 mil. David Copperfield. 100 mil. David Copperfield. 100 mil.
So when you click on the tempo sync, it means the flange/wah-wah will be in sync with the BPM of the song. So it will be head to head, nothing is left behind. It's like beat matching a song that is perfectly beat matched is the same thing. So that's what you can do in the flange tab. You can adjust the depth, it's up to you, you change what you want. So on the phaser, the same thing, the same parameters, you change what you want. So and then as for the wah-wah, you change it's like you're customizing your own presets, rather than to use the default one, the ones that you've been given by Sony Acid. So I'll come just to flange and check the sync. So here the presets, like the first flange, you apply it and then you play it to hear how it sounds.
100 mil. David Copperfield.
If it sucks, you come to the next one, phaser 1, and try it out.
100 mil. David Copperfield.
Just like that, you keep on changing them. So what I usually love to use the phaser one. Yeah, that's how I like it. Phaser one is much better. So, and another one is Wawa 4 is usually awesome.
100 mil, David Copperfield. 100 mil.
Yeah, I usually love both of them. And the last one I usually love slow flange. This one, phaser one, slow flange, and it's Wawa 4. So another trick that I usually use to add like flavor on my Wawa and flames, I usually like, let me remove this. Yeah, so that we can be on default. Yeah, nothing has changed. Let me loop this one back. So what I usually love, I'll come back to my track effects, plug it chooser, then come to this slow flange and Wawa. Double click on it. I've already added it once, then add it again, so that they can be two. So at the bottom I have two. One is they are all the same. So what I usually do, like for the first one, I'll make it phaser one. Then on the second one, I can make it slow flange, so that you can slow flange and phaser can play at the same time. And if it amazes you, you use it. If it doesn't, go with your style.
100 mil.
So let me kill the solo flange first, then we can hear the phaser one only.
100 mil, David Copperfield.
Now let us add the slow flange. We can spot the difference.
100 mil, David Copperfield. 100 mil.
Sounds much better. So that's how we usually do it. So another thing, if you have installed Sony Acid Studio 10, you can come and add another effect. You can either come over here again, right click, then there is this effect called equalization. Here it is, Sony Express Effects equalization. Double click on it, and at the top there will be three now: two flange / Wawa and equalization. So here it is. So when you're in a DJ machine, there is always a high, mid and low on the mixer part, in the middle, high, mid and low. So when you kill the bass and the mid, or the high and the mid, you'll hear it's like a song has no heavy kicks. So you can adjust them for yourself, but what I usually do to save time, I usually come to say treble only. I click on treble. Then the following thing, I reduce it a little, maybe by 1.0. Then adjust the mid to be like -3. Yeah. Then here a little one. Then you listen to it and see how it will sound like.
100 mil, David Copperfield.
So you feel like the kick is kind of far away. So if it's too much, you just increase the treble, because the treble is what we want.
100 mil.
Yeah. So again, you can come to treble boost and change it and listen.
100.
It's too loud and it irritates. So it's for you, on your side, to choose what works best for you. So I'll just undo this, delete it, and return this to its normal state. Then I can remove. Right click and remove, just like that. So another thing, you can let us use the reverb part. Slice and delete. We want this to add a reverb, so that I can show you how the reverb works too, and paste it over here. Come, right click, plugin chooser, and then you come and look for Sony Reverb and double click on it, so that it can appear over there. Then if you play it when it's in default, it's still awesome. It's actually the one that I usually use. So I'll play it and you listen to and you hear it. It's in its default form.
Go to crib.
It's not that heavy. So what I usually love to do, I usually like copy paste them twice. just like that. Then I can drag this and place it over there.
They go to crib. They go to crib.
Just like that. So another thing that you can do, you can adjust the parameters like how I showed you back in the Wawa slash Flange etc. So over here, when you are like doing some I can say a regular pull up, it's good to use like when it's in default, the reach hole. So if you want to do something heavy, you just delete this one and come and choose metal tank. It's the one that is usually heavy, is here at the bottom. Then you play it.
Go to crib. Go to crib.
Just like that. Another thing, you can come even to the presets, then choose metal tank.
Go to crib.
Yeah, when there are two of them, they are more powerful than being one.
Go to crib.
Just like that. So another thing that I would like to show you is to add another effect. Right click, come to the Sony Express delay, double click on it, and delay is like an echo, something like of an echo. So when I play it, let me delete this, you'll hear like the reverb going with an echo.
Go to crib. Go to crib.
It's too fast, so you can come here and adjust and see if it will be longer or even shorter.
Go to crib.
Just like that. So what I usually love to do, I usually come over here and choose. I can choose the echo chamber and give it a try.
Go to crib. Go to crib.
Yeah, just like that. So what I usually love most, I usually don't use the echo chamber. I can make that echo for myself, so I usually prefer making my own because I can customize it to be my own. So what I usually love most, I usually love this dreamscape, and here this is how it will, so it usually sounds like.
They go to crib.
I usually love it.
Go to crib.
Yeah, and then you can copy even over here, then and try something.
Go to crib.
Just like that. So it's up to you. You use what you like. You find sounds awesome for you and what you really love. At times I usually say it's not about the people who are going to listen to your mixes. It's for the people who is you. At times you can even dedicate a mixtape for yourself. Don't consider other people too much. It usually don't bring much progress. So focus on yourself even more than to other people. So I believe with those 1, 2, 3 things we have talked about, now you can sharpen your skill and even try other things that I haven't tried. Like there are many effects. You can load a song, add an effect, see what it does, on and on. That's how somebody usually learns something new. So I've been Sab. Share the knowledge and see you in the next tutorial.